TV for 13 seasons. Our next guest has battled hellhounds, dragons, dark fairies, and demons of all types as the paranormal peacekeeper Sam Winchester on Supernatural. It airs Thursday nights on the CW. Please welcome Jared Padalecki. I heard today, I didn't realize it. Your show's been on for 13 seasons. That's crazy. You knew that, right?
I'm constantly reminded. Tonight is our 13th season premiere. So.
Congratulations. That's unbelievable.
I think we're still pale in comparison to you, though. You're 15 or 16.
Almost 15, yeah. Almost but still, 15. That's, I mean, especially for a scripted show, it's a remarkably long time.
It surprises me. Obviously, with today being the premiere and whatnot, there are a lot of texts and emails going back and forth. Congratulations and
yeah, sure.
Good luck. And it's still sort of.
Are you guys getting along still? I mean, it seems like usually after like the 4th season is when successful shows, the stars of the show turn on each other. Yeah.
We do get along. We get along really well. Jensen Ackles and I are the two brothers in the show. And we're both Texas boys. He was born and raised in Dallas, and I was, I saw my Houston buddies over there.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I was born and raised in San Antonio. We both actually live in Austin. We're both married to actresses.
The same woman?
Yes. We're on commune.
Your wife was on the show, right?
She was. She was in the show season 4.
And then what happened? Explain what happened.
Well, it gets a little tricky, right? Because so I have a 5-year-old boy and a 3-year-old boy, and they call Jensen Uncle Jensen. I have a baby girl who doesn't yet make words necessarily, but I'm sure she'll call him Uncle Jensen.
She will call him Uncle Jensen.
And likewise, his daughter JJ calls me Uncle Jared, and so my wife was on the show season 4, and it was great. We met, we went out, fell in love, all that. But at the end of season 4, Daddy and Uncle Jensen killed my wife. So they don't watch the show yet, but that's going to be a very. It's gonna
How did Daddy and Uncle Jensen do it?
Well, I held her by the arms while he stabbed her with the knife that killed her.
Make sure they...
Honest to God, I'm sort of like,
I mean, they must never see that. Not even in their 30s should they see that.
Honestly, it would still be a little frightening.
Of your kids, which one is most likely to look it up and watch it?
Shep.
Yeah,
my 3-year-old. Yeah, he's got we call him Drunk Jared. He's not mean. He doesn't have a beanbone in his body. He's just kind of like, doesn't really realize that he
By the way, little Drunk Jared is going to be excited to see this. This is,
I haven't seen
you guys are on the cover of Entertainment Weekly. Well, not only that, you are alone on the cover of Entertainment Weekly. So, that's kind of cool, right?
That's really cool. That's
you hadn't seen it yet, huh?
I had seen pictures. I hadn't seen it in person.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You want to touch it? It's very shiny. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was even joking. Like my parents still have their Entertainment Weekly subscription. You know, like it's not something I would have imagined in a million years. So for those of you guys out there,
your parents are going to be psyched when it shows up at the house. Do they know that it's coming?
Oh yeah, they know before I know. They'll be like, "Hey, we just found out you're doing a photo shoot for." I'm like, "How did you?" I don't even have the email yet. They're telling me. So
are they very involved in your life?
They are. They're very, very excited. I think they TiVo everything or DVR, whatever it's called.
You shoot the show up in Vancouver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you get a lot of time off?
We basically film like a school year. We go in July, we have a week of Thanksgiving, a couple weeks of Christmas, New Year's, and kind of finish in April. And we pepper in 3-day weekends. But by and large, it's a lot.
Oh, that's great. That sounds like a good deal.
It is a good gig. In Vancouver, if anybody's, do we have any Canadians in the house?
Yes, they are. Sometimes they sneak in. We haven't built that wall yet.
It's a beautiful spot, and it's the most.
It is one of the great cities in North America. Yes,
it really is.
Yeah, I'm not joking. It is.
Yeah.
Why would that be a joke?
He said North America. Maybe they didn't hear North. They were saying America.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, I got it. Yeah, there's a miscommunication.
Hey.
Okay, so you're doing 13 seasons of this show. I heard One of my producers told me that you won like a debate contest when you're in national debate contest in high school.
I did, yeah. So when I was in high school in San Antonio back in the late 90s, I did speech and debate, and my specific, what I did wasn't Lincoln Douglas debate or humorous interpretation or dramatic. It was called duo interpretation, and it was a really weird, strange. If this was a scene in the movie, you and I are sitting here talking, looking at each other. But if we were doing the duo interpretation version of this scene between us, we'd be looking straight forward, and I'd be saying like, "Hey Jimmy, how are you?" And I'd grab something off your cheek, and you kind of hit my hand away. So you react. I had no idea.
Arguing with the other person?
Sure, we had some physical in our scene. We had, he hits me and I react to it.
Oh, so it's scripted.
It's a script.
It's not debate with punching in.
There was no like the Russian chess boxing.
Yeah, it'd make it a lot more interesting.
It actually would. I'd watch that.
Oh, so this is a script. So really, you guys were acting.
We were acting, but we weren't. It was like acting to a green screen. And these days, because Supernatural has a lot of visual effects and special effects, I'll do a lot of my stuff. As you know, speaking to a camera, to a tape mark on the inside of a camera
box.
box.
Because you got monsters and all that stuff.
Which is really strange, but they haven't created the visual effect monster yet. So had I not kind of done that for years in school, there were two things, as a matter of fact.
You learned something in school.
I did that I get to use. And even kind of more strangely, I took Latin in school so I could do better on my SATs, because it teaches you root words. And I was like, oh, I heard somewhere that you take Latin, it raises your SAT score, maybe I can get some scholarships or something to school. And all the while I took Latin in high school, and no offense to any, what would you say, Latinophiles? Any Latin fanatics out there? But I knew that I would never, ever use it in my life. And now, almost on an episodic basis, I'm saying some Latin incantation or exorcism.
Really?
Like, I'm probably the only guy who...
You're the only non-priest
yes,
in America who actually put your Latin to use.
Regularly uses Latin. So.
Well, that's a great lesson for kids. That's a great lesson for 0.00004% of kids out there. Well, it's great to meet you. Again, congratulations on the show. Supernatural, Thursday nights on the CW. Jared Padalecki, everybody. We'll be right back with Ismael Lupi.